everybody, welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. I've lost 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey, working on my way down. I still have a lot more to go. I've been saying that number for a long time. However, my clothes sizes have dropped to plus sizes in different areas. I literally lost like 7 inches around my waist since the end of December. So sometimes the scale doesn't matter. So, did I take my blood sugar and stuff this morning? No, I forgot. I was so la la land because it's nasty. It looks like it's sunny through the camera, but it's not. It's been pouring all day. The winds have been going crazy. So I just wanted my coffee as soon as I got out of bed. I had really rough time sleeping last night. I had a lot of crazy nightmares. I kept hearing banging all night, so it kept waking me up, and I remembered the crazy nightmares, and then go back to sleep, and happen again and again, all night long. The only real sleep I got was from 7:30 when I got back from dropping off my daughter until 12, but it wasn't straight because I got at least 10 robocalls during that time. But that tells you how bad my night sleep was. So I was not expecting any drop in my weight at all. I was actually expecting to go up. Every time I have a really bad night sleeping and my sinuses get really bad, and a storm comes, my weight usually flicks up. So what did it do today? Well, I will tell you. I'm going to insert the little picture from my Scale app, and then we will discuss it. Okay, yes, I'm in a different shirt. First, let's go over that weight loss. I'm really, really happy that those numbers did go down. That made me excited. Yeah, I also just ate 2 ounces of my chicken breast from last night. I was hungry and don't have time to actually cook. I made a 20-minute video to y'all, which was great, except I used the wrong percentage a few times saying it, and it was written down wrong, so the video just looked stupid and retarded and looked like I was so blonde, it was ridiculous. So that video's been deleted. Now I get to make a whole new one very quickly because I gotta go pick up my daughter. I also changed clothes because I went outside to get the mail and got wet. So, and you know, I dyed my hair, which meant it dripped onto my clothes, so hopefully that comes out. So, what I was trying to tell y'all in the other video is some of y'all were confused about my macros, thinking I'm doing a very low fat. But I'm going to show you my macros again. It's also in the thumbnail. Here we go. See, the fat is still 51%. The protein is 43%. The carbs is 6%. I normally don't hit 21 total, but this is what I am working with. So fat is still the highest percentage. It's just a higher protein version of keto than normal. So that is what I am doing this month. And probably will continue to do. So the high fat did work for me, as in it got my inches down. I felt amazing, but the scale wasn't moving at all. Since I've been doing this for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, my weight is continuing. Oh, I got alarms going off. My weight is continuing to go down fast, and I actually do feel good. And less bloated. So that is a plus for me. So I am still doing high fat, just not as high as most of y'all are doing. And I am doing way more protein than most keto people do. But it is still keto, people. Still keto. I am also trying to get my water in every day. I am addicted to my collagen coffees. I have 2 to 3 a day. Well, yesterday I did the 2 and 1 without it. I'm trying to go down to 2 because it's the recommended on the little container here. It says only do 2 a day. So I was being bad when I do 3. But when I do 3, I don't do full scoops. I kind of divide it by 3, so it's not really bad. I'm trying broccoli again. Last night I did have some really upset stomach, as in bloating and pain. It only lasted for an hour. However, I did put a slice of American cheese on my chicken, and I kind of think that was the fault, not the broccoli. So we're doing broccoli again and see what happens. I'm doing a lot of broccoli. I hope I can do it, because last year when I was doing the higher protein, getting about 20, 21 total carbs a day, well, actually I was doing net back then, the weight dropped off. It just melted off my body. And I was doing broccoli every single night almost during that time. I was doing salads. I was doing all kind of stuff, and I miss it. But I can't do it anymore without my stomach getting upset and heartburn and all kind of garbage that I don't want. I feel like I'm rushing through this video because I really got to go in a minute. So I guess I will add more to this video in a little bit. I just want you to know whatever macros works for you and you keep your carbs low enough, you still are in ketosis, no matter what that stupid little reader says. No matter what people say, if they want to yell at you and stuff, don't listen to them. This is your body. You're an adult. This is your journey. As long as you're losing weight and getting healthier, or your inches are going down, that's what matters. Calories matter for me, unfortunately. I have to stay under 1,400, and that is because I screwed my body up with other diets in the past really badly. So, but 1,400 and I can still go down, it makes me very excited. I used to couldn't eat more than 800 calories a day or my body wouldn't go down. On regular diets. On keto, in the first year, I could eat tons of calories. I didn't even track my calories the first year. I just ate what I want as long as it was under carbs. And I was I was net back then. And I was doing, if you want to do total on what I was eating, it was more like 75 total carbs a day, because I was doing the net version, around 25 a day. It was pretty high, and I lost weight like insane. But I had type 2 diabetes, polycystic ovary syndrome, and a bunch of other stuff. Took a bunch of medicines, and, which I don't even know if I put this in the beginning of the video already. But, it's really sucks when you have to redo the video. But when you're that big, 368 pounds, the weight just melts off you, no matter what you do, because you're going to be eating less calories. You're going to be bringing less sugar into your body when you do a keto diet, that the weight will just fall off. But over time, you might have to adjust it, like me. I lost 181 pounds, but been stalled forever. However, like I said, my inches are way smaller than it was when I was 186. Crazy, right? It just means my body's turning more lean, fat into lean mass, which is what we want. Also, I have a few seconds. So, let me tell you this. I stood in front of a mirror today, naked. And for the first time I looked at myself, really looked, and was like, okay, 2 weeks ago I looked in this mirror, weighed the same amount, and I didn't like what I looked like. Today, I do. I am very much flatter in areas. My boobs have lifted up even more. Let me tell you, on keto, my boobs are amazing. They are better than they've ever been in my life. Even when I had triple Ds, I was worried that they were going to inflate, become flat, and nothing. But no, they are growing smaller, but they aren't going flat, like at all. No flatness, and they're going up. And that's what we want, right? I always thought, I'm going to need a boob lift surgery after losing all this weight. But doing this version of keto lately, I am really noticing the difference on my body composition. Like lines where there were no lines before. And I mean, these are the proper lines you should be having. The rolls are almost gone. I mean, I do have a lot of weight to lose, people. Let's not lie here. I do still have rolls. Let me see if I can show you real fast. But I'm getting flatter and flatter. And this is without having like a compression. This is just a normal tank top. So, yeah, my tag is showing there. I have to roll my pants down. They're always too long in the crotch. So I roll them down. I wore this shirt last year, but it was way, way tight. Insanely tight on me and really short. Now, look how long this sucker is. It's insanely long. So I just roll it up and look how loose. And I weighed less when I wore this shirt last year. Funny, huh? It's called your body changing. It can be a good thing, even if the scale hates you. The scale's doing great for me this week. Let me tell you, I'm loving the scale this week. But I'm going to shut up now before I don't get my kid on time and she yells at me and said, "Mommy, were you doing a YouTube and forgot about me?" So she is 14 years old, not like she's a baby. And luckily the school is down the street. So shutting up, I will show you what I eat today. Taking my water with me to make sure I can get it in. I used to take coffees, and I will talk to you in a little bit. Okay, I'm sitting out here waiting for my daughter to get out of school. I also wanted to mention that those keto potatoes last night was radishes. I've had a lot of comments that they look like radishes. I didn't know you can have potatoes on keto. No, I was just playing on words. They taste like fried potatoes, but they are fried radishes. I bought them in the salad area. I can't find the big bags like everyone else's. It was this tiny little bag of chipped up radishes, and I just put some olive oil on them, coated them with some seasoning, threw them into the air fryer at 390 for about 15 minutes, and they were done. Radishes, not potato people. We can't eat potatoes on keto. You're right. Alright, so we are going to take glucose reading. I haven't eaten or drank anything in 6 hours. I just would like to know what happens when I don't eat or drink. So I figured I would show y'all too. $87. Okay, let's try ketones. I will be really surprised if it's high at all, because I am just using my body ketones. I had a tiny bit of fat in my morning coffee hours ago, and that was it. Someone asked me yesterday or today in the comments why I used the same finger. I had a doctor who told me pick a finger and stick with it, and he uses this finger for testing all his patients, so I just stuck with it. He says I would get calluses over the years because I've been testing for 15 years, and he's right, I did, but at least it's just one finger. Okay, so I'll do the GKI on that real fast. I believe it's ketosis. I was a little surprised it to be 5, so I was pretty happy about that. 7 o'clock, I am absolutely hungry. This is my first real meal of the day. I'm having my second collagen coffee. I have 3 ounces of hamburger meat that I patted out and cooked in my Ninja Food Grill. I also have 1 slice of American cheese, 4 microwave bacons, and almost a cup of broccoli. But it's not tasting so good today, so I doubt I will even eat a quarter of it. We will see. It's going to be the last thing I eat. Okay, so I'm just making an ending video real fast. I ended up only eating a few bites of the broccoli. 1, because I didn't feel so great last night, and I don't know if it was the cheese or the broccoli. And 2, the broccoli was, I cooked it 2 nights ago and I just reheated it tonight to eat, and it was too soggy and weird, not yummy. And I was like, well, just in case it's what made me not feel so great last night, I don't want to eat it when it doesn't even taste good. And yeah, I did eat a slice of cheese, so we'll see what happens. So far so good. I'm feeling just fine. I'm having the last collagen coffee right now. I notice when I drink coffees with my meal, I digest my food better. I've been that way my whole life. I usually did always drink a black coffee with my dinner, and I had stopped when I did keto because I drink coffee so much during the day. I was worried that I was drinking too much, but I don't drink as much coffee now as I used to, so I can start putting that black coffee back in. And tonight it's the collagen one. Also, I got these earrings in. I don't know if you can really see them. They came from Kohl's, which I absolutely love. And they were like $105, but no, I did not pay $105. Let me see if I can make it show up. No, but they got real diamonds in them. I ended up in the end, after all the discounts and my Kohl's cash and I paid $8 for them. You can't really see what they look like, but they're really pretty and totally worth $8. So, you know me, I'm cheap. Everything I own a lot of nice crap with name brands, but I usually only pay $8 to $10 for stuff. All my shirts are normally like $150, like $60 a piece. I pay like $2 and $3 for them. I am the queen of shopping. It's how I can survive on such little bit of money, but have really nice things. But I used to be a personal shopper before the whole Instacart crap and all that came in. People used to pay me to go do their shopping, whether it's picking up their makeup, and literally they wouldn't know what makeup they would want. It'd be my job. I picked out their clothes. They didn't pick out their own clothes. I picked out what foods they should have. Like, I was the personal shopper who decided for you. They usually didn't give me a list. I just did it for them. So I'm going to shut up. I'm feeling really good tonight. My protein is a little low right this minute, but I might have one of those Slim Fast bombs that'll bring up the fat and protein a little. I haven't decided yet. The protein's only a tiny bit low, and I kind of could have another protein coffee if I want to, and I love my protein coffee, so we will see. I have, honestly, gotta be honest, I have been eating one of the Slim Fast bomb things, the caramel one, almost every single night for a dessert. I've been craving something about 2 hours after I'm done eating, like really badly, and sometimes I just grab a coffee or I just grab one of those. And my weight has gone down every single night so far eating those, so they are not affecting me. I thought they did in the past, but as of right now, my weight is going down every day, so I'm not really worried about them. And if I decide to have one tonight, I will. If not, then I'm just sticking with my coffees. So I'm going to shut up, put this video together because it's awfully late. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I'm having my daughter and her boyfriend pick out of school early, really early. I'm picking them both up and taking them to see Sonic the Hedgehog. They're teenagers and that's what they want to do. So we're going to go see Sonic the Hedgehog, and then they want me to take them to the mall because I guess he's never seen Hot Topic before and he wants to go in there. So yeah, that's my day tomorrow. Then I'll come home in the evening and watch some movies on Netflix with my baby on the phone. So that's my Valentine's. Oh, and I'm also cooking another one of those prime ribeye. The store cooked a little bigger than I want. This sucker is huge. It's 8.5 pounds. It was really expensive, and I freaked out at first. Of course, it's not my money. It's my parents' money. I freaked out about the price, and then I thought about it. When we order pizza, pizza's $80 to $100, and it's crap, okay? It's just some bread and some sauce with a few toppings. When we get Zaxby's, it's $80 to $90 for all of us. And it's not, I mean, the wings are real, but the fries and all that's crap. This is a big, giant chunk of really expensive, amazing, grade A beef for $100. And it's going to last my meal alone for 5 to 6 days. And then have alone my dad and mom eats their share, because their share will be bigger than mine. So it's worth it because it's going to feed 3 people for like a week. And in my family, where everyone eats tons of meat, that's pretty cheap, especially since not everyone likes chicken. My dad won't eat chicken really. So yeah, like tonight's hamburgers I made, I ate 3 of the patties. They were 1 ounce of patty. That's how I like to make them, because sometimes I can't handle a lot. Sometimes I can handle tons. I made my daughter 6 of them. She ate 1 or 2 tonight. She's got 3 for tomorrow. I think I lost track of math, but somewhere in there. It made plenty of them for tonight's dinner and for her to take for lunch tomorrow. And it was ground sirloin, so it was really expensive. I think I paid like $5 and something for it. But it's covering 2 people and 2 meals for her. So that's how I look at it when I budget. Could I budget better? Yeah, if I could eat drumsticks and thighs, I could budget way better. If I could eat the cheap hamburger meat, yeah, but sadly I can't. So my daughter's been talking about doing keto again. She was supposed to start in January and didn't because of her friends and stuff. But her emotions all over the place, and I told her that, you know, keto helps with emotions. So she's supposed to start tonight. She did the hamburgers with just her Kobe Jack cheese and her sugar-free ketchup by Heinz. That was her dinner tonight. She loves like mashed cauliflowers and spinach and all that kind of stuff. It's really easy to get her to eat that. Zucchini noodles, none of that's the hard part. The hard part is keeping her away from french fries. She hates radishes, but I'm hoping I can get her to try the radish stuff so that she can have an alternative. Like, she's gonna have something that still tastes like one of the homemade fries we used to make, but it's made with radishes, not potatoes. So, shutting up now. This is way longer than I thought it was going to be, so yeah. Okay, I was rewatching my video just now. I'm going to say that my hamburger meat was 3 ounces. It was actually 5 ounces of hamburger meat. The first patty I put on there was 2 ounces. The second 2 together was 3 ounces, and I forgot I had teared it out because, or turned it out, whatever word you want to use, because the scale had turned off on me while I was waiting to put the rest on there. So, it was actually 5 ounces of hamburger meat, and I am going to have that Slim Fast caramel fat bomb and see what happens.